What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the 3D Design Deck October 2025 releases. Now this is a release set that I've been very excited for because they have been hinting at a pretty big announcement over the last couple of months. So, as we take a look at the official 3D Design Deck hint poster, this is what we have. We have a boatload of prop aircraft, primarily of the Beechcraft 1900 in 1 to 400 scale, and also 4 Q400s to boot. So this is probably a good chunk of what was supposed to be the September release, but because of the production of the August batch, that cut into a lot of time with the September releases. So much of this is likely from the originally scheduled September batch, but this is certainly going to be worth the wait. And as we look at the hints, we have a good handful of American-registered aircraft, along with a couple of Canadian props, and also an Australian example in there for the Beech 1900. And Q400, we have Australia, Canada, and there's also a Sierra X-Ray. Don't have that exact prefix memorized. So, let's take a look and see what we've got. So we're back on the 3D Design Deck website. They have them up, and these are some of the releases from the last announcement, the F-35s, which all of them look really good. So let's move on over. Here's our first release. This is a Nexus Airlines -8, not to be confused with the Google Nexus, which was like a tablet product that they made quite a while ago. They've not really used the branding in a long time. So let's scroll up. We have a de Havilland example, house livery Q400. Never seen this one before. This is looking pretty solid. WestJet Encore making an appearance. That will look great for the Canadian fleet. I have the new livery one from Gemini already, and I know that they probably weren't going to do it because of that. But our last Q400 here is this Olympic Air example. So that's where this one was coming from. So a Greek registered one. Very nice. Olympic Air is kind of one of those airlines that does interest me. And here's the 1 to 400 Mesa Airlines, looking good. Very, very, very nice. So I think that might be the first time that this livery has been done in 400 scale. Then we have an Air Canada Express Air, however you say that, I keep forgetting how to say it, but this is another one of the Beech 1900s. And then we have a special livery example here, and this, I believe, is the one that they're only going to make one batch of. They're not going to do this one again, so this will be a very limited edition release. This one's more yellow compared to the other one. This one's just pretty much a white plane. This one is all yellow with some blue in there to sort of match the terrain of the region. And then, United Express. Hello, wow. I kind of forgot they had these things for a brief period of time, but looking great. And then next to that, Continental Connection. Excellent. Some pretty solid examples here. And then we have an Impulse Airlines, Beechcraft 1900D. This is another one of the Australian examples. I like the parrot on the tail. That's very nice looking. Okay, and then next up, US Airways Express, Colgan Air in the Navy livery. Nice. And there's also another one. This is a Mesa example, flaps down release. And then a PAL Airlines 1900. And that is all of the releases for this month. So as you look here at the official release poster, you'll see just a whole bunch of colors, a lot of different airlines coming together. Some of them, and I think all of them, have never been done before, minus the WestJet. I don't think Olympic Nexus or that house livery Q400 have been made in 400 scale before, but the rest of them are all brand new to the scale. 3D Design Deck doing excellent work. I was really hoping that the US Air example would have been made here, but none of the registrations lined up with this, so hopefully that will come out later, as I know that November is going to be very big on the CRJs, so hopefully we'll get some really popular ones there. But I definitely have interest in like the United, the Continental, the US Airways Express, the Colgan one. I'm not going to pre-order anything because I've got a couple other models coming, and I just need to make sure I save up plenty. But rest assured, I will get another 3D Design Deck model. It's just going to be a matter of time before they actually do something that I have to pre-order. The CRJs from a few months ago, I didn't never really get around to pre-ordering them, but as for some of these, I'll definitely have to get these later down the line. The United, Continental, and US Airways Express will be the ones I'll be eyeing out for, and then the Mesa with the Special, I kind of want that, and then maybe the Standard as well. So definitely going to have to pick up one of these Beechcraft 1900s just to see how the mold is, because I have a Shapeways example, 2 of them actually, and this would certainly be interesting to compare and see what differs between this and the Shapeways example that was made quite a while ago now. I got it like 2 years ago now, I want to say. Yeah, about 2 years ago. And I haven't really used it that much. So hopefully we get something like Alpine Air Express. That would be excellent. And then, of course, that US Air Express example, like I pointed out before, so that I can revisit Retro FSD with that subject. But certainly want that black navy top one as well. So that'll do it for this 3D design deck video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.